A hiker in Iceland straddles a spot where two of the Earth's tectonic plates are cleaving. Ariane Honey Shutterstock.com geologists predict the Earth could see about twice as many earthquakes next year. That's because the world is turning a little slower than usual and it's prompting the equator to shrink slightly. A skinny equator makes the edges of tectonic plates squeeze together, so earthquakes happen faster. You probably didn't notice, but the Earth is taking things a little slow right now. Since 2011, our planet has been rotating at a pace a few thousandths of a second slower than usual. Our planetary spin cycle changes constantly. Ocean currents and atmospheric changes have an impact, as do the mantle and molten core under them, but the current pattern has a team of geologists worried about earthquakes. Professors Roger Billum and Rebecca Bendick warned that the Earth slowing could lead to more than twice as many 7+ magnitude quakes in 2018. Billum, who studies earthquakes at the University of Colorado, told Business Insider that when the Earth's pace lags for years at a time, its middle contracts. That shrinks the equator, but it's hard for the tectonic plates that form Earth's outer shell to adjust accordingly. Instead of falling in line with the slimmer waistline, the edges of those plates get squeezed together. This all takes time for us to feel on the ground. But after 5 years without many high-intensity quakes, we're approaching the moment when the effects of this squeeze could be felt around the globe, Billum said. He estimates the planet could see, on average, 20 high-magnitude earthquakes for each of the next 4 years. By comparison, just 7 earthquakes have registered above a 7.0 so far this year. A man looks at a damaged building in the town of Darbandikan, Iraq, following an earthquake on October 12, 2017. Akko Rashid Reuters. This lagging Earth phenomenon isn't prompting any quakes that weren't already in motion. Instead, Billum said the slower spin adds more stress and pressure to some of the earthquakes that were already in the pipeline. That pushes the disasters to happen more quickly, especially in earthquake-prone zones around the globe. The effect may be felt the most in the tropics, near the equator. Bendick, who studies geologic hazards at the University of Montana, co-authored a report with Billum hinting at this phenomenon earlier this year, though their latest findings are still under review. She said it's important to remember that the Earth's rotation changes all the time, for all kinds of reasons. Large storms, winter snow build-up, and ocean patterns can all have an impact. But Bendick pointed out that the last 117 years of earthquake records suggest quakes are especially sensitive to a special kind of 10-year rotational slowdown like the one we seem to be experiencing now. This is likely due to interactions of the lithosphere, mantle, and core, Bendick told Business Insider in an email. The researchers hope that city planners and politicians in earthquake-prone zones will heed the latest warning and work quickly to retrofit buildings or update emergency plans. They also advise people to talk to loved ones about what the plan would be if a disaster strikes. There is no good reason for people not to take simple steps to be better prepared, Bendick said.